Alright, this is going to be video 1 of 5. We're going to do a video each for 5 builders of pickups that I use. Pickups that are in my guitars. Um, why just 5? Because I only have 5 different builders pickups in my guitars. So we're going to go with John from Throwback for the first one. Why? Because John's pickups are in my number 1 guitar. So that's how we're going to start it off. Throwback, I think he calls it electronics. Throwback pickups now, he calls it. Throwback itself started off with a guy on the Les Paul forum, and he started making pedals. He started making fuzz boxes. This is one of his first fuzz boxes. I was one of his first customers, so to speak, and I bought, I bought both of the fuzz boxes he made at the time, which was a Stonebender. This is a clone of the Tone Bender. Let's get Stone Bender. Stoner. It's a very crude pedal. He's more refined today, but this had decals on it, and they're rubbing off. On the bottom of this. I use this pedal a lot. I love this thing. Germanium transistors. It's so hand done that it's got hot glue gun in it to hold this stuff together. He did a great job. He did this. He did a fuzz face clone. He started making amplifiers for a little while. He made a little 18-watt blues breaker. He used to make one of those, not that one, but one of those. And then he started making pickups. And there's one thing about John, and I think a lot of pickup builders out there, they go above and beyond, and they do their stuff very well. But at least I can say that probably they would even say, yeah, John's crazy, because he's a meticulous bastard. He really is. And if you really want to know, go on his website and his YouTube page in particular, and scroll down. He's got a lot of videos. He does a lot of YouTube stuff, and he explains how he builds them and why he does this and how this happens and this and that and this and that. I mean, he is so meticulous about everything, which again, it comes out in the product. The man makes a great product. He makes a fantastic pickup. They're phenomenal. You can say, oh, well, they are expensive. And yeah, they are. I don't bullshit people. John's pickups are really expensive. They're on the high end of special, outside builders. They are. But they're worth every penny. Believe me, they're worth every penny. John makes his own bobbins. John makes his own magnets. John makes his own covers. He has the pickup winding machines that Gibson used in the 50s to make paths. You know what I mean? Like, does he need to do that kind of stuff? Does he need to make the tape that goes around the coil, correct tape? No. He doesn't. You don't have to go that crazy. That's not going to affect the tone. But the man does that anyway. So when you see the price, you have to understand that it is worth it. It is. And I'm one for saying never pay too expensive for this, that, and another thing. But when it comes to certain things. Anyway. John started making pickups, and what happened is that he got this plain enamel wire from the 50s. And so he wanted to he made pickups with it. He made special limited edition pickups with them, and announced to everybody on the forum wanted, well, I gotta get a set. So he only had a certain amount of this wire. So he made some, and I wanted to say I couldn't swing the price at the time and all that kind of stuff. It's just, what, Todd? He says, let me. I'm going to make you a set. I'm going to send it to you. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Now, that was the very first time that anybody did that for me. Not the only. There have been other pickup builders that have built a lot of stuff for me. And I'll get into that in another video. But John was the very first person that did that. And I offered him money, and he said, no, you're one of my first customers, and I know you for a long time. You were there when the business started, and I'm going to make you. That's what he said to me. I said, shit, thank you. Thank you very much. That was very nice. I don't forget things like that. people do that shit. I don't forget things like that. So here's the little certificate that he gives you, or I don't know if he still does, but he did. And you know, it's just backwards. Go in the bathroom and fucking read it in the mirror. But that's what he does, and those are the actual pickups and what they are, and the wire, you had the lot wire and all that kind of stuff, and you know he's got his little diagram for the wiring in the back. And we all know 50s wiring. So I got the pickups. I put them in 23. They were the first guitar I put them in, and I never took them out. They've been in 23 all this time. They've never been taken out. That's it. They were perfect. I use 23 for everything. And unfortunately, and I say this unfortunately because 23 and John's pickups are probably the only live footage I have of another builder's pickups. In other words, like I have other people's pickups, but I don't have them live on stage. But I do have John's. So if you want to really look at it in a band perspective or in a live perspective, go to my YouTube channel and go all the way down to the bottom. You'll see a few shows, but look up the Capricious Bastards, and specifically the Capricious Bastards ones. The one in the park, Tompkins Square Park. Look up Tompkins Square Park one, and we're playing we played all covers. It was just a bunch of friends and local musicians that got together and made this band, and we just did covers. So we're doing a Faces covers, Stay With Me. And you really get to hear. I was playing through the plexi in the park, my plexi, this guitar, and it was you know, you really want to get that like holy shit moment, you know, and that was that moment for me, like wow, look at this fucking sound, you know. They were great, but they're always great, you know. I recorded with these. I have played a lot of shows with these, and you know, I in times to come, I'll use another guitar for a show. But right now, if you want, look at that. Because I could just do so much in the apartment, demo-wise. So, let's see here. Today, John primarily makes pickups. His company's massive now. Massive. They're still a small company, but I mean, it has grown from this guy who made pedals to like, you know, Throwback Incorporated, you know, kind of thing. The man deserves every ounce of his success. He's a nice guy. He's a patient guy. Can't say more about him, you know. Let's hear his pickups. We're gonna play through the plexi. I have the Atonator on because, you know, we all know why. Do I really have to explain why I have the Atonator on? But I have it on. We're gonna use Prince of Tone, and we're gonna use my Klon that I built. We'll switch it in and out for no reason. But first, let's hear them clean, because remember, right? You want to hear the pickup clean, and that's primarily what you need, because you need to hear what the damn thing sounds like. And people already jump into let's hit the overdrive. No. Sit down for a minute. Right? So here's the clean sound. The tone is all the way up to 10, so I'm not using the cap at all. Right? You hear that? You can hear the vibration. That's how clear they are, first off. And I forgot to say, no, they're not wax potted. I don't play any wax potted pickups. None. No. Fuck you. I don't want them. Get the wax away from my... No wax. No wax. When John asked me, he says, I want them wound hot because I like them wound hot, and there was no question. John doesn't wax his pickups unless you ask for it. They normally don't have wax unless you ask for it. But no wax. It kind of deadens the sound, in my opinion. That's the one problem with the Tonator. Did you hear that? It'll jump a little bit if I play harder than normal. But if you roll back the tone to like 0, so you get the woman tone, right? You still have that. You still get that clarity. You get the note bloom, separation, that woody sound, but yet a little bit more aggressive because they're a little hotter. You got your bridge, right? Tone full out. So, you know, in comparison of the two, rolling back on the bridge. Watch, you heard that. That was real overdrive, by the way. That's no pedal. No. We don't do that. My neighbors. The woman that's next to me, she talks on the phone all the time, so I always hear her on the phone. And she's always on the phone. And I worry sometimes she's gonna come over here and fucking choke the shit out of me. It's like, I'm on that fucking phone, you know? Let's do a little overdrive because everybody wants to hear it, right? Okay. The Prince of Tone. The Prince. I like the Prince. The King is okay, but the Prince is better. It is better. Even Mike Analog says the Prince is better. So all you people with your King of Tones, you fancy King of Tones that you waited 9 years for, I got my Prince of Tone. I got 2 Prince of Tones. So, right? Let me turn this up a little bit. Hold the phone. All right, because we have to make sure I don't blow people away. It is fucking 100 watts. Okay, so yeah. Full out neck pickup. You roll it back, you get your woman tone, right? Everybody wants your woman tone. Like Close Encounters. Bridge still has that bite, maybe a little stronger. It's got a very chirpiness to it. Woman tone. That's fantastic. Hear how farty that gets? Farty, farty. Right? I usually use that song to really gauge. I like that farty sound. It's got it has the clarity there, but it has that like flat farty sound. I mean, you lower the tuning and you'll get more of it, but right. But you can tell, I mean, whoops. Or, you get the point? I think she's going to kill me. But you get the point. Again, very airy, woody. Has that clarity I want. Can't say enough about John's pickups. Love John's pickups. I have one set. Happy I have one set. Maybe it's better I had just one set. You know? No, maybe it's better to just have one set. Middle position is always interesting to do, though, because what I usually do is I do the Jimmy Page thing, like turn down this a little bit, keep this up. You can actually do the opposite, so you can. Right. Artificial harmonics. Still has that clarity where you can just go look at that video. We play this song here. You know the song? They're a lot of fun. Check them out. And as I make these videos one by one, go check out each builder's website and stuff. Maybe this will give you a little bit of help. I mean, there's a million guitar builders. Well, pickup builders out there, and they're all damn good. I mean, these are some of my favorite people. So throw back and go look at John's his what do they call that? YouTube. You know, the thing you're watching me on right now. Right now. So that's the John one. The next one I will do will probably be in a couple of days. Maybe I'll do it in a couple of days. I'm not telling you who it is. It's going to be a surprise. Remember, there'll be 5. So this is one of 5. Okay? Okay. Bye.